There's a photo I took a little while ago that haunts me a bit. Not because it's bad, but because it might be the best image I've ever made. And it makes me wonder, what if that was it? What if nothing else lives up to that moment? But maybe that's not the point. That's quite a nice shot with the sheep around that pretty little tree. A little bit of heather in the foreground. I don't think they're going to wait for me though. She doesn't sound too happy. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them alone. Right, it's my first trip out for a while today. Still recovering from a pretty bad back, which has been very annoying, but it's feeling good to be out. Today is going to be a very positive video, despite the title. But I'm excited because there's a little more cloud around than I would have liked for doing a bit of landscape photography, but it's high altitude and it's quite soft and it looks quite nice. And I think it might clear up a bit later on, which could lead to some very lovely sunset conditions. There's also, if we spin around this way, some really beautiful heather. Some of it, like the stuff in front of me, if I spin you around here, is a little bit scraggly. Can you see that? That's not looking so good. But there is some stuff, particularly over there, that's looking quite nice. So I think we may end with the day over there, potentially. Don't know, I'm just gonna play it by ear today. I haven't really got too much of a plan. I just want to enjoy being out, enjoy chasing yet another good photograph. Because that's what it's about. It's about just enjoying it, isn't it? And that's what I intend to do today. I think that's a rather lovely tree just there. I think that's going to be a pretty nice one to photograph, especially with some of this heather over here surrounding it. Long-time viewers of this channel may have seen a video I did a few years ago where I went to London to visit or attend I think it was the inaugural, the first British Photography Awards. And that is because I had won an award for the image I was talking about at the start of the video. It won an award, it won the People's Choice Award, but embarrassingly for a landscape photographer, it was in the macro category for this water drop photo, which I'm sure you've seen before. I've done a lot of water drop photography since I took or made this photograph. I've become convinced that I will never be able to recreate anything like it. Anything like it. I've tried, and I've not even come close. It's mostly to do with the solution, I think, and the timing of the drop, and I've never been able to get anywhere near it again. I can't actually remember the ingredients. It definitely had xanthan gum in it. I think it might have had a bit of milk, a bit of cream, and a bit of water, and that's part of the problem. I didn't keep a record of my mixtures, and I've never been able to recreate it. Knowing that I don't think I'll ever better that, I don't do much water drop photography anymore. I honestly don't think I can do any better. Sometimes I worry that people feel like that about landscape photography. And when I say people, I'm talking about me. I've been stuck in a rut recently. I've talked about it a bit. And let me just spin you around. Let's come around. Should we come around here and get out of the wind a bit? I'll turn my back to the wind because it is a bit windy today. But we're going to do... I want these videos to be a bit more raw from now on. You see moments before that I might have cut out. They might be a bit longer, but maybe that's what you want. I don't know. Oh, I've got a better view this way as well of all this heather. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I feel like that sometimes when I look back at my old landscape photography or I look back at my old videos. There's that saying of you're only as good as your last photo or your last video or whatever it is you put out into the world. I find that destructive sometimes because it can kill the journey, it can kill the mood, it can kill the enjoyment, especially if, like me, you've made your hobby into a career. I think the key to it is to not overthink it. I've said so many times the hardest step is that first one out the door. I've made a commitment to myself to get out more often, make more videos, take more photographs, make more prints, and share the whole lot with you. Because I know really that's what you like, isn't it? That's why you watch this channel. But I know you want to see the adventures. So that's what I'm going to provide. So if you are feeling that your best days are behind you, firstly, it doesn't matter. Just keep on doing it. And secondly, you can't know. You don't know if that's true or not. And the only way you can potentially better yourself is to keep on going out and keep on putting yourself in these situations where you're going to get into a place where you're going to get good photos. Right, okay, come over here and let's have a quick look at the tree. So, really rather lovely, but it's not straightforward to shoot because there's quite a lot of the hill in the background. And I think it's important when you're photographing trees, especially lone trees, to get a little bit of separation from the background. I'm struggling with that, so I'm going to have to get low, which might mean I'll end up hand-holding the camera. And I want to do a little bit more of that, just be a bit more run and gun at times. But I think if I come round here, there's some lovely bits of heather all in this area here. Some nice summer grasses and things like that, which I think look really rather pretty. There's a big cow shit just there, which I want to avoid. I think if I sort of nuzzle in amongst the heather here, maybe here. Ah, man, it's tricky. I'm gonna have to get really quite low without kneeling in some sort of animal shit. I don't know, let's have a play. I can't get quite the right angle. Yeah, I think it might be a vertical. It's not too bad. Let's focus on the tree, maybe. I feel rusty. That's not too bad. It might be an idea to get a little... Whoa! It might be an idea just to get a little bit closer. Get in here a touch, eh? Let's get down here and just go through this. Oh, that's better. I'll have a little play around, see what else I can do, but I'm feeling rusty, but it's a lot of fun. Another decision I made recently was I've got to start making more pictures just for me. Even if I think it's not the best picture, it's not the best subject. If I like it, I shoot it. And I'm guilty of not doing that. It's partly probably because I'm trying to make these videos. And what I'm doing right now is returning to my camera to photograph just some sheep. But they're in amongst this beautiful heather. I've got it zoomed in on the camera here. Shooting some video at the moment. I just think it looks really lovely. Can you see them there? I'll lay you down in a bit of heather for a second, whilst I reframe a bit. It actually looks pretty nice with the hills behind. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just need them to look at me, try and get their attention. If this was wildlife, I wouldn't be doing this. So I can get their attention for a minute. Sheep! Man. Gonna have to try and go a little closer, but then I can't fire. Then I can't fire the camera off. Kind of dialed in. They're not bothered about the gunfire that you might be able to hear. They're obviously very comfortable with me being here now. Sheeps. Sheeps. So you may have noticed already that the video is not sponsored today, but I did want to take just a very quick opportunity to direct you to my website at firstmanphotography.com, because while my back has been bad, I've not been idle. I've been basically completely overhauling the back end of my website. There's so much content on there now. All these videos, even the ones that are sponsored, are on my website without sponsorships and without the adverts that you get from Google and YouTube. It's just a seamless experience to watch my videos, and I'm super proud of it. All my masterclass courses are on there for free for you to watch as well. The landscape photography masterclass, water drop, macro, printing, all my printing videos are on there. And it's just, I think I've created a really good resource for people that want to learn photography and people that want to be entertained without the adverts and the sponsorships. I'm kind of running it on a value for value basis. So it's supported, that website, entirely through my patrons. It's like Patreon, but without the middleman. You just sort of sign up, become a patron and choose how much you would like to support me each month. It helps keep this channel alive, keep these videos coming. And yeah, I'm humbled by your support. So you can also sign up for the newsletter. I don't send very many, partly because I can't be bothered. I've got nothing to sell, nothing to promote. I'm just sending you out the occasional email to let you know what videos and content is available. That's it. Yeah, so go to firstmanphotography.com or click the link down below and check it out. It's there for you. And it shows how rubbish I am at this stuff as well, because I forgot to mention then that there is also some perks if you become a patron. And we do a monthly online meetup, have some great chats, great discussion about photography. I enjoy them an awful lot. There's also a forum as well, where there's some great discussion going on. Small little online photography community. That's what it is. And it's a very pleasurable place to be, unlike social media. So yeah, firstmanphotography.com or the link down below. Oh, I'm so bad at this. So bad. So bad. These are the sort of moments I want to start sharing on these videos. Just raw bits of footage at times when I'm just walking along thinking, because I'm just walking down this road at the moment, it's a quicker route to get to the hill where I want to finish the day. Normally I wouldn't show this, but these moments form a big part of the day. They're a big part of what I do. And sometimes I've had people come on workshops with me before and they're always shocked about, well, sometimes shocked, not always, sometimes shocked about the amount of walking or the amount of time on your feet in the day, because I don't like doing landscape photography from the car. I like to park up and walk for the day. And I'm going to start showing a few more of these little moments on these videos. Just, I really want it to feel like you are coming along with me on this shoot, because yeah, that's what I just like to do. That's how I want it to feel for you. That's the story I want to tell. Let me know in the comments. Do you want me to cut out these bits or just share more, have longer videos with more of these little moments interspersed between the photography and the other stuff that I'm talking about? Let me know. To put little walking sequences like that together, you kind of have to do the same little bit of walk 2 or 3 times. That first time I was so close to completely stacking it through that little ford. The cobbles are a lot slippier than I thought they were going to be. As you can see behind me now, we are coming up to the end of the day. We're into the golden hour, the sun's starting to dip, and once it goes behind that hill, probably a good 45 minutes before actual sunset, this shoot is over, because I want some light on this beautiful heather that I'm surrounded by. So I am now on the other side of the hill from where we were before. So if I spin you around quickly, those trees right off in the distance over there that you might be able to see are where we started this video, pretty much the first tree that you saw. So I've come over the other side, and yeah, this heather's just looking really quite fantastic, actually. I spotted these trees from over the other side, and really this is the only one which is even partially photogenic. The others feel like shrubs and bits and pieces that aren't very interesting, or they don't have a very suitable background. This one, when you get the camera down low, actually looks pretty good. So as we come lower, it starts to go above the horizon. Yeah, it just looks really nice. And then really all I'm waiting for is the light now. Stood out on the hill in the middle of some heather, waiting for the light. And it's just a great feeling. Will this be my best shot ever? Or is my best shot behind me? You're not gonna know unless you keep going out. And frankly, I don't care. I just want to make good pictures. I want to make nice videos that entertain you and have moments like this. Getting swatted and eaten by the midges because the wind has completely died down. The first time in weeks, in fact, that it's been still, which is absolutely perfect for photographing that tree behind me because it's getting a bit darker. I want a slightly longer shutter speed to get that nice clean image with ISO 100. So the fact the leaves are not moving at all is just beautiful. ISO 100, 1/5 of a second, and then f/16 because some of this heather is quite close to the lens, which is currently at about 35mm. There is a little gap, a little slither of sun coming through now, so it's just gone a little bit brighter. Quick look at that, and yeah, it does need a little bit more light. It's good to know, though, that the heather is looking good this year. We had a very dry spring, but then so far we've had a pretty wet summer up north with a mixture of sunshine in between, so I think that's probably benefited the heather. The clouds are looking good above it now as well. Might try going a little touch wider. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So wait till the end to see that picture because I'm hoping it'll be a good one. I hope I just get all I need. I'm set up, I'm ready. All I need is the briefest patch of light down on this heather because when you get that, it lights up, it changes its character completely and just goes from the fairly dull purple that it is now to the bright magenta. That's what I'm after. That's what I want. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give me a like and let me know down in the comments what you think of today's video. My struggles, share your own struggles. I'm here for you just at the right minute. The sun's coming out. I'm starting to get shadows. It's starting to light up. Here we are. Yes, you'd be glad you stuck around. I told you these videos are going to be longer. Let's just keep firing that camera away. Come on, sunshine. Some lovely colour on there now. I need to go back in, I think, to 35mm. What a great end to the day. Great end to the day.